Patience is a virtue. Gosh, do I absolutely hate this saying because I'm an impatient person, and if you're watching this then maybe you are too, or maybe you just want to learn how to be more patient than you already are. Being patient with your manifestations is something that I'm really learning. I'm really honing this skill, and this morning I was listening to a Louise Hay tape on YouTube, and something about it just blew my mind, and I'm going to really delve into it and how I'm finding ways to become more patient. This video is more for me to learn things and talk out loud to myself, but of course I love to involve you guys in my spiritual journey, in my self-love, self-development, growth journey. So let's all sit together and learn about patience and manifestation for those really big goals, or maybe even smaller goals. Being patient with yourself and the universe is key, because there's so many things that we need to learn sometimes until we're ready to be the person ready to receive the big blessing that we are asking for. So grab a tea, grab a cup of coffee. Oh, I usually have one here, but I'm coffeeed out this morning, and let's have a spiritual chat. Let's not waste more time. Let's get straight into the video. I'm in a super good mood this morning because I'm off to see some really great friends, and I'm just feeling really high vibe. Woke up really early, had a little shot of espresso, went to Pilates class, came home, showered, watched some Real Housewives. But anyway, if you're interested in all things high vibrational, law of attraction, Taoism, self-development, manifestation, any of this, then please do give this channel a subscribe. It is my goal in 2021 to reach as many people as possible and teach them life doesn't have to suck. So if you can help me on my journey, I'd be forever grateful. Thank you so much. But anyway, let's get into today's topic, patience. Me, just like anyone else in this earth, sets a goal and checks on it immediately, being like, have I made any progress? Whether this is manifesting, whether you're not a manifester and you've stumbled across this channel and you have big goals, however you want to view it, a lot of us will say, I want to get healthy, I want to find a partner, I want to get better at something, I want to get better grades, I want to get promoted, and then we immediately check on our progress. This is silly, you know it, I know it, we don't need to talk about why this is bad. However, what we can talk about today is how we can increase our patience and how we can get better at it. So this came as an inspiration to me recently as this Mercury retrograde has shifted. And I tell you guys all the time, I'm not mad about astrology. I don't follow it 100%. I still believe we create our own reality, but I do feel sometimes shifts of retrogrades because I sometimes feel that my energy is a bit chaotic in terms of I just cannot relax and feel good. And I was definitely feeling that in this retrograde that just passed. I'm feeling amazingly better as soon as it's moved on from retrograde. So clearly something was affecting me inside, or maybe that's just confirmation bias, who knows. But now that I've come out of it, I'm feeling really positive. I'm feeling quite high vibe naturally without trying so hard. And this morning I just sort of put on my Louise Hay tape after a long time. It's been quite a while, and I jumped back into it, and she said, patience is such a key concept. We have a goal. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. Let's say if you today, you as you are, became the millionaire, like the universe just granted it to you overnight or very soon, let's say in like a year or a few months. You might either while away all that money, lose it from lack of wealth mindset and wealth consciousness, be so nervous about losing it that you manifest losing it. You might, spend it in the wrong things. It might lead you down the wrong path. You perhaps are not the person yet that is ready to handle millions of pounds, dollars, whatever your currency is. Maybe you're not that person yet who is ready to receive this blessing. That does not mean that the universe has said no to you once you've asked for it. That doesn't mean that you won't achieve your goal of becoming a millionaire. That is not true at all. It just means the person you are today, as you are, has not yet become the person who is ready to receive that millionaire lifestyle. And that doesn't mean that it's hugely far away either. Let's unpack this. So I don't remember, I stumbled across some motivational speakers tape on TikTok, and I wish I wrote it down. But basically they were talking about Oprah, and when Oprah was in her 20s, she got fired, and then she became the Oprah. She was motivated, she had fire in her belly to go and become the lady she is today. But somebody said that when Oprah got fired, she wasn't Oprah yet. She wasn't ready for the successes that she has, today, but also everything leading up to it, because she wasn't the Oprah yet. She's not the Oprah that we knew. And it was kind of funny because whoever was speaking, the speaker said that back then, Oprah was just a girl that needed to get fired so that she could become the Oprah of today. Have you ever heard those stories of somebody getting fired, made redundant, being left by their partner, having a life-threatening illness, and they come out of it and they're a new person, they transform themselves, and they literally take life by its reins and they just go for it? You might have heard these stories even if you don't know someone who's been through that. These people had to become the person from that big event to receive those blessings. Now, I'm not saying you need some big life-changing, thing to happen to you, because 9 times out of 10 you don't. You just need to be more patient. We are all in a certain stage of, I want something, but am I ready? Am I that person yet? Maybe not. Can I each day make steps to become that person, and maybe it'll come sooner than I'm thinking? Absolutely. This is not a negative. Being patient doesn't mean that you're slowing down the law of attraction, or, you're accepting defeat, or you're accepting that things are going to take longer. I know in The Secret they say that if you tell yourself it's going to take ages, it's going to take ages. Don't tell yourself it's going to take ages. Tell yourself that everything comes in divine timing. Everything comes at the right place, right time, right stage of your life, to the right version of you. And trust me, do I know this. There's been so many times I look back, especially for example with my relationship. I had this amazing relationship I had today back when I was 16, 17, 18, maybe even early 20s. I would have completely wrecked it through my insecurity, through my, just the way I acted, the way I was, my lack of trust. I would have ruined this lovely relationship because I just wasn't the person yet that was ready for a partner that was so loving, kind and stable. I had to go through my own challenges, and we all had to go through that. We've all had to work terrible jobs to get to our good jobs that we enjoy today. We've all had to drive a really run-down car until we get to drive the amazing vehicles we have today. Look back at situations where things are so much better than they were before, but think about the person you were then. Does that person truly deserve, maybe they deserve it, but are they ready? Are they truly ready for what the blessing is that you have now and you're living? Probably no. They'd probably screw it up somehow, or maybe their mindset wasn't right, or they just weren't ready for it. That's the stage we're in right now, where, let's say, this video is really for people with sort of big goals where we feel that it's almost unachievable. For example, for me, I have huge business goals. I want to expand Temple and Sunshine into something big. I want it to impact a lot of people worldwide. I have so many big dreams for it, and I could go on and on about what they are, but they're kind of personal to me right now. But watch this space. I believe in myself. I believe in the universe. But I'm always annoyed at myself that I'm not the big entrepreneur I thought I should have been at my age, at my life stage. But I realize, especially today after Louise Hay said it to me in clear words, that lack of patience is willingness to not learn the lessons you need to learn to achieve what you want to achieve. Hurrying things up is you trying to skip through the lessons and fast forward through all the things that you really need to know and learn to become the person that you really want to become. That successful CEO for me. I have loads of things to learn. I have so much I'm still yet to see and experience, but I often get really annoyed that progress is slow, and I think I need to calm down. I think I need to learn patience. We might have heard this lovely saying that nothing in nature blooms all year round. A plant, for example, an apple tree, doesn't produce apples all year round, and just in the way that humans cannot expect themselves to be performing 100% all year round. Louise Hay said that sometimes we need to clean out the weeds in our garden, give it new soil, give it new nutrients, then plant the seed. So we haven't planted the seed yet. Before, we've had to do a lot of cleaning and gardening to get here, which is even planting the seed. And this is usually healing. This is usually self-love. This is usually self-belief. Telling yourself you can do it is step one of so many big journeys. the greats that we all look up to. I think I saw a quote by Steve Jobs recently, and he said, take things slow, but it's self-belief. You got to first believe you can do it. That's step one. So you got to, get this soil ready. If you plant a seed in bad soil, bad mindset, bad outlook on life, bad reasons why you want something, and we'll delve into that. Let's say you want to get rich and famous because you want to impress other people. That's not a good motivation. It has to be for yourself. You got to clean up that soil. Then you plant the seed, which is the intention. I want to be a successful CEO. I want to be a supermodel. I want to buy my own house. I want to get married. Plant the seed. And then Louise said, don't then go check on the seed every day. Be like, what's going on? Where's my fruit? She said, keep watering, keep pulling out weeds, which are negative thoughts and doubts. Whenever they come, pluck them. She said, keep watering, keep nurturing, keep adding sunlight, and keep adding love. And over time, if you just keep going, it will happen. Even if you don't see results in a week, a month, a year, 2 years, keep going. Keep going. I don't have the hugest views on this channel right now, but I know I'll look back one day and think, I'm glad I kept going, because this is my passion. And this is where I want to delve into another point about patience. Hard work is when you're slogging along, doing something that you don't want to do. It's not your passion. It's hard work when something is not your passion. Passion, however, is when you're doing immense amounts of hard work against all odds because you enjoy something. We need to split these two. There's nothing wrong with the traditional idea of hard work, and a lot of us have to do it just to, make money in this modern world that we live in, or, work hard for a body that we want. I don't know, whatever the reasons may be. But hard work is a lot less exciting than when you're passionate about something. When something's just flowing, something's just easy, it doesn't feel like hard work. So one of the main things about your goal is if it feels like hard work and you really can't get yourself to do it, and I'm talking about career goals here mostly, if there's a big dream that you have and you're taking a route towards it which feels like hard work, then I suggest you readjust and think about what you really want to do. You might think you cannot make good money or be successful in what you truly are passionate about, and that is not true. That is not true at all. Let's say you're really into doing nails. Let's say you want to be a nail tech, but you've told yourself, no, I got to go out and do a different job. I've got to go do a corporate job. But your dream is doing nails, and you're thinking, well, my corporate job pays me more than becoming a nail technician. Why are you thinking so single track? Why are you thinking that I've got to quit my job and go work at a nail bar? Why are you not thinking I'm going to go express my creativity and I'm going to sign on to clients in the local area because they love what they've seen on social media? I'm going to freelance and charge whatever I want. There's so many ways to be successful, reach your goal, and we always see one way that we've imagined, but there's 10 million different ways to get to your goal, but we always just are fixated on one. So be patient. Let the universe show you the way. Let the universe come to you with its ideas, with its designs. I started Temple of Sunshine on a whim. I started Temple of Sunshine when I was pressuring myself every day to get a YouTube channel. I ended up just posting videos on Instagram because that felt less intimidating. And from there now I have a business, I have my own website, I have this YouTube, I have everything that I really wanted to work on last year. It's come true, but it took just getting on with it and being flexible. I really thought that I would have started and kickstarted Temple of Sunshine on YouTube, but I didn't start on YouTube. I was more flexible with myself and I was patient until the answers came to me. Went with my gut feeling, I did what felt more comfortable, and here I am. I've achieved more than I thought I could this time last year. So I am proud of myself, and I have to remind myself with patience that things are growing, even if I don't always see huge changes. If I look back month upon month, things are getting better, things are improving and growing, and I want you to be patient with yourself. And patience is a huge part of self-love. If you love someone, you're patient with them. You would never rush a friend, a partner, a family member who you care about and love so much. You'd never be like, get on with it. Why is it not improving? Why are you not doing well? You wouldn't talk to them like that. So don't talk to yourself like that. Patience is a virtue. Water that garden, add nutrients and fertilizers and sunlight and everything that it needs, and keep going. Those amazing apple trees will appear out of nowhere one day, and you won't even realize that you have a full-grown huge tree in this garden. So if you enjoyed this video and you learned anything from it, then please do like and subscribe. forward this on to someone that may find this useful, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.